Kassie!
Hey guys.
Hello,
Hi.
Kassie. You okay?
Yes, I just got back from St. Simon, so I'm a little tan.
Where is Saint Simon?
In Georgia.
Um, in Georgia. It's about an
Okay.
hour and a half south, closer to Orlando and closer to Jacksonville. Probably about what, Kenny, an hour and a half from you?
Probably about an hour from me, honestly.
Yeah, love it.
Right, shall we get started?
Yes.
Yes.
All good to go? Hello, welcome back to the Universally Speaking podcast for another episode. Back with part two of my trip Q&A as I got a bit too carried away last time, reminiscing about my amazing time back in Orlando. We've made one substitution from the last episode, an enforced change though. It's not a tactical one, Sam, don't worry. As Kassie comes in for Sam to join myself, Kenny, and Danielle back again. Back again.
Whoop,
Kassie,
whoop.
how's it going?
It's going great. I'm so happy to be back. There's an empty piece of my soul, when everyone was, traveling, y'all were in Orlando having the greatest time ever. And then it's like y'all were doing the pod and I wasn't feeling well. And I was like, I really miss this. So I'm so happy to be here today and, back in the swing of doing our weekly episodes and happy to see my Danielle, happy
Yeah,
day.
happy
We're
to
all
see you
happy to see Danielle.
outside of everyone's DMs. I'm in them every day, but yeah.
You made it out of the group chat and onto
I
the Zoom.
did.
And Cassie, you excited for your trip back to Universal later this month?
I am really excited. Honestly, you staying at Helios, was really that's what did it. I was like, okay, I can't wait because that's where we're staying. And so like I'm extremely looking forward to just being back. Exciting news, we're doing Volcano Bay nights.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And that's going to be my first time. And I'm really looking forward to it because I also feel like it's really my speed, like with everything with my dad, being not in the heat and being there from 7 to 11 it's going to be awesome. And I think he loves water parks. And so I think he's going to enjoy it. So I'm looking forward to it.
That sounds
I have,
magical.
Ethnic clown, Kenny? You going to say the ethnic
yeah.
clowns or shall I take that one? I don't think
Kenny,
he's
please say
made
Better
it.
this
not
round.
me.
He's not there anymore. He's got canned after the first series of Volcano Bay Nights, sadly. He didn't make it to season two.
Yeah, they watched your episode and they were like, we can't do this, guys. We got to
Yeah.
keep the
They were like,
clown
do you know what? We probably should get rid of this guy.
Yeah. I saw Hiccup was there last time. So
Yeah.
looking forward to
That's
that.
not the real reason why you booked, Cassie. You saw
Yeah,
Hiccup
for
and you're
sure.
like,
Cassie, it'll be perfect because you're the only one without a hat today, but I literally have two hats waiting for you once you get here. So it'll be awesome.
Love it. I'm so excited. I can't
yeah, have you
wait.
not got a hat nearby, Cassie? Just throw on. You're odd one out here.
I actually, funny enough, I have a Yoshi visor from Universal Studios Japan, but I can't get it to work, so I'm not gonna wear it.
Why does a visor need to work? Like
It's like a
aesthetically
paper
or
visor. No, it's like a paper one, and every time I
okay.
try to put it on, it folds up. I was trying so hard because my best friend brought it from Japan for me. She was like, I know you love Yoshi, but we couldn't make it work.
So freaking cute.
Maybe there's a YouTube video on it. I did that for one of my things that I got. I don't know, but it was like a YouTube video on how this theme park merch works. That
Yeah.
he like had to show me.
Ugh. I mean,
Oh,
yeah, I was confused.
it was a Green Gots minecart like bank thing. I was looking at on eBay and I was trying to decide if I wanted it or not. And I was like, I don't even know how to
You
work
got
this.
that?
No, I
You
did.
must
I
have
did. I
that,
ended up
Kenny.
not getting it.
I
But
know.
then
My
on
interest
YouTube,
is deep here.
then on
eBay?
YouTube,
Prop?
on YouTube, there's a guy who like shows you how to work all this merch. Sorry,
Cool.
I'm like so sneezy, but yeah. Um, so yeah, but maybe there's a YouTube on how to make your hat work.
Maybe. Thank you. I will look that up.
Danielle, don't worry about the sniffles because for the people watching on YouTube, it looks like I've been crying, but I've not. It's just hay fever. I'm not that emotional.
Y'all are both sick. Oh my
I
gosh.
promise. I'm not sick. It's just hay fever. It's just, yeah, doesn't really exist in the States, I don't think, but over here it's
Yeah.
rife. I
Is it
think you
like
just call it
allergies?
allergies. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was like, may I ask, what is hay fever?
They give a fancy name to their allergies. We give a fancy name to all of our bank holidays. That's just the
Right.
way it
Exactly.
works.
Yeah.
That's a perfect comparison, Danielle. That was awesome.
Kenny, have you got a prop for this episode?
I do. So flying in from I don't know what direction that is on the camera, but woo
East.
dun 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 dun.
How topical.
Oh yeah, so I got a little mini toothless this week. He was on my shirt
Oh,
last week, but now
Where
he's
and
doing
where did you
flesh.
get that from?
Okay, it is from one of the gift shops, and I think it's like advertised as a keychain, but I don't know who in the world could actually wear this on a keyring. So
yeah.
I'm
Put the
using it
wings
kind of like as
down?
a
Do the
Christmas
wings
ornament.
detract or not?
No, they don't.
Oh,
It's very
that's
static.
Like
Like
that's
rubber.
not practical for a pocket, is it?
no.
It's
Like could you
it's
imagine
more
walking around with this all the time?
yeah, to me it's more like don't lose your mail key or the like
Yeah.
Yeah.
community key mail, but something like that. That's what I
Got
have a
it.
big keychain for my community access, and it's that. That's what
Yeah.
that would be. I'm not
But your poll,
carrying that around every
your
day.
poll that you now use, Danielle.
I
Get
was
on
gonna say
that.
that, but I didn't want to make it about my pool. But yeah, I have a Nitro, my school mascot keychain that I have my pool that I hadn't touched for 4 years. It's just hanging by my door. But yeah, that's exactly what I would use it toothless for.
How is the burn? Do we have a burn update?
It's peeling.
Peely.
Cute.
Reach the Peely stage.
Oh.
That's a fun stage.
Yeah.
The first burn of the summer, always.
That we call it a base burn.
Yeah.
Base burn, yeah. I've had my base burn for years. Can't get rid of it. Uh,
Um,
go for it,
I was gonna
Cassie.
say I have a prop and I need to go get it. So I'll be right back if
Okay.
anyone else has a
I'll do
prop.
my prop. We
More
are
the
recording
props.
this.
Look at us.
We're recording this just before the 4th of July, and I love Jaws, so I brought my Jaws cup with the
The
removable.
sipper.
Yes.
That is cool.
That is
Yeah.
so
That is
cool.
very cool.
Yeah. Still with the
Very
tag
on
on.
brand. Of course, in true Kenny fashion, it's got the tag on still.
Just in case you change
Just
your
in
mind. Like
case.
No. This actually is in the Steven Spielberg exhibit as
Oh, nice.
an example of memorabilia from Steven Spielberg movies, and I was like, I have that, so it was pretty cool.
nice.
Well, just before I'll go first, just before Cassie goes, I've got a prop myself this week, and this is a cool prop, and I posted it on Instagram already, so people that follow me will be aware. But huge thank you to Shane for giving me this. It's such a cool prop. I can't remember the company that provided, unfortunately. I should have looked at it beforehand, but it is the mini A-frame of the Born Stuntacular
Oh,
That's so
Showtimes.
cool.
that is cool.
Which is, I don't know why, just because it's so small and cute. Cassie, you must find it pretty cute.
Oh, I love it. I'm obsessed
It's
with it.
so small. The small A-frame displaying the show times of the Born Stuntacular, because we all need to know the times. Cassie, take it away.
I'm 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 really excited about my prop today. I ordered it online because you know me. I got the limited edition Celestial Park. Okay, one second. I'm gonna take the background off really quickly.
It was blending into the
It's on
real.
brand though.
Yeah.
Like it was like becoming the Chronos. Like, okay, y'all can see it. There we go.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful. I have not unboxed it yet because I'm doing a video on it, but I am super, super, super excited about it. I ordered it online because I figured by the time that I went, they'd probably be sold out. So,
Explain what it is, Cassie, for the people listening.
oh yes, it's just like the Chronos. It's the Epic limited edition, limited release pins, and it's just like the Chronos and then like a up close version of like the top area. And yeah, it's pretty cool.
Very nice.
I'm very excited about it. They're huge. I mean, they're massive pins. Like I won't be wearing them on anything because they're like this big.
Too heavy.
Just not the $600 one, that's all. The cheaper one.
Yes. Yes.
Just to
I also
confirm.
have my. I already saw it, but I also have my for the viewers. The Love is Universal hat. Because Pride is year round, baby.
That's
But
right.
I like the rainbow back hat.
I was gonna say I love the back of
Very
it.
cool.
Is
That's
much
a really
cute. Like
cool hat.
it's just much cuter
It's
than
like
any other back of hat.
it's like this perfect snow cone flavor looking. Yeah, makes me want one. But yeah,
I do like it. And it matches your shirt great. Look at
Yeah,
you.
Who's on the t-shirt, Danielle?
this is Steph, the mascot for the Magic.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
didn't know that. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, we got great
Yeah,
shirts.
he's why I go to basketball games. I always message him on Instagram.
Just
I'm like,
for the
can you wave
mascot.
to me? I'll be like,
I'm here for you.
Mascot love.
Yes.
Right. We all done with props? That was some really good propping today. Excellent
We did.
work.
It was great propping.
Before we do get back into the questions, I did miss out some important moments / people on part one that I remembered afterwards. So again, I don't want to leave anyone out, so I'll come back to this. Huge shout out to April, who is a big fan of the podcast, even though she's currently behind on the episodes. But she was so much fun to hang out with, and she got to meet her absolute favorite person, which was Kenny. So, and Kenny, obviously, you hang out with her as well. And she's a lot of fun.
Hey, April.
It was actually a funny moment. She gave me a ride home from my first day at Epic Universe. And when we were walking to her car, she was like, "I might have your podcast playing." I was like, "No, that can't happen. I will be too embarrassed." Thankfully, it wasn't. So yeah, shout out to April. Also shout out to Jackie and Todd from Universal Nerds. It was great to hang out with them, with Theme Park Dad, Adolfo, and Issa on the Saturday. Go follow them if you don't already. Such great people, great content as well. Also, Dana and Stephen, John Self, Sandra, Angel, Huffle and Claw, and Blake too. Love you all. So yeah, don't want to leave anyone out. So there you go. And just lastly, I think one of the questions in the recent episode was best unexpected moment or best unexpected moments. And I missed out a pretty big one, which was pretty cool. And that was when me and Kat rode Velocicoaster back to back one night. The first ride, as we were going over, did a little shimmy on the second half of the ride. The fireworks went up from the end of Hogwarts Always, which was just like a crazy out of body experience. And then our second ride, straight after that, we were going over the top hat and we saw the drone from the end of Sensational. So it was just that was just completely crazy moment that just kind of blew both of our minds. It was just a very special, unexpected moment. So yeah, got to get that in.
Jay, that means you had your eyes open.
Yeah.
I've been doing that for ages now, Danielle. I've been doing that for ages. I still can't quite put my arms up on the Mosasaurus roll at the end. When I call it the barrel roll, I get a lot of hate. It's like it's not that deep. I know it's called the Mosasaurus roll.
I don't necessarily put my hands up. I go limp.
Yeah.
Just go floppy.
Yeah, I go limp, and then you just because
quick pass out, wake up.
Yeah. Hands are too much, but yeah, just like letting your body roll with it is a lot of fun, and then you're like right back to it as you pull into to the gate. But yeah.
So that's a good place to me obviously mentioning that experience on Velocicoaster leads nicely into the start of our next bunch of questions, I believe. Yeah. Whoever wants to start.
Speaking of Velocicoaster or Stardust?
So smooth.
Like Velocicoaster and Stardust.
Exactly. Again, I love both, but I do still prefer Velocicoaster, I feel.
I think there's something with the theming on that. It's just much. Yeah. There's just more to it. Yeah. Stardust low-key gives me a headache. Anybody else?
I rode it the other day. Yeah. I rode it the other day, and I was like, "Oh, I'm 31 now." I don't know. It was just something really got me on it. I go, I have not felt this.
To the 30s, Danielle.
Like, I don't know. It was my first time since my birthday, and it was just my body being like, "Hey, remember, we're older now." And then, but I know there's other people who are older, or other people who are younger. Like, everybody handles it differently. But Stardust has been around a year now, and I felt it. Yeah.
Yep.
So you think you get a headache now? Wait till you're north of 30.
Okay.
So they're getting worse. But yeah, they're both obviously so good. But I just prefer Velocicoaster, I feel.
Do you prefer the green or yellow on Stardust when you ride it?
It's something that I addressed in last week's episode, which you guys won't have heard yet. I'm going full Back to the Future, forward, back to the past mode. But for my live podcast episodes 2, 3, and 4, and I was kind of deliberating on which I prefer more. And I didn't know at that point, but by the end of the trip, I am definitely team green, which is again supposedly the more intense side, but I really don't feel like there's a difference. Personally, I prefer the Celestial Spin on green much more because I think you go over, don't you, rather than you go over the other one. So yeah, I prefer that much more. And yeah, I feel like it's not more intense at all.
You get like a smidge longer track just simply because you go the outside as well.
Oh yeah.
So you're on top, and so technically you're on the ride longer.
Which do you prefer, Danielle and Kassie?
I just really learned which one was yellow. Like I literally because they look the same. everyone's like yellow and green. I go, I don't know what you're talking about.
Cassie, have you said it before? Haven't you said that they're both kind of yellow?
Yeah, they're like both
looks
kind of
like.
yellow, and like the green is like a lime, it's like a lemon yellow, and the other one's like a deeper yellow. I don't know.
It's
I
a
don't.
Sprite 7-Up situation. They look the
There,
same to
Really
me.
is.
thank you.
Diet
Perfect.
Sprite.
Just give it 10 more years. They're both going to be indistinguishable after the
That's
sun.
very true, yeah.
They're gonna
That's very
fade.
true.
They're gonna be like literally like disgusting silvery yellow at that point. Yeah,
Do you have
I
a
mean,
preference, Cassie?
no, not really. It's so hard to tell when you get in line which one's which anyway. Like there's not really great like this is yellow, this is green. It's just whenever you walk through, there you are. Better hope
It's
for the
on the
best.
floor, like smallly labeled. People are like
It's
stopping which
not.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
In green, the line is always longer because people naturally turn right. So
Yeah.
I try to go left. So I feel like stat wise, I've done yellow more, but yeah.
So, Jay, on any coaster, day or night?
It's got to be night for everyone, doesn't it? Like, who prefers coasters in the day compared to at night? They're just more special at night. I mean, Stardust at night compared to Stardust in the day, 10 times better. Velocicoaster at night, 10 times better. Just like the lights and the feel of it all. Just, I feel like coasters were made to be ridden at night.
Yeah, I
I'm
agree.
sure you agree with that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I've talked about it on this podcast where I was behind that classic teenage couple at a theme park just macking on each other, and I was in such a bad mood in the Velocicoaster queue. And then I waited those few extra minutes for front row. Whew, it was like all the annoyance of being behind them just disappeared the second took off because it was so glorious that night. Daytime, I may have still thought about how annoying they were, but no, they were completely out of my mind the whole time.
What is that word, Danielle? That macking word? Is that a US word?
Macking? I don't know. I don't know if other people say it. Chris and I say it all the time. Like we have a playlist that it's like skip the facts, let's mac. Like I just like macking. I think it's fun.
Okay, well, that's going to go in the trailer.
Skip the facts, let's mac. I like that.
Wait, so Cassie and Kenny, you know what it means?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I use like context clues, but I don't think I would have just known.
Okay, so yeah, it could mean anything, Kenny. Honestly,
I don't know.
I've heard before.
You've heard, yeah. I don't know. Snogging is so exotic to me. I guess macking is.
Oh, that sounds
for you.
disgusting.
It's like that movie that came out when we were like teenagers, and it was like the first time I ever heard snogging. What was it, like the Angus something perfect snogging?
Angus
Anyone
thongs,
remember that?
yeah. Angus thongs and perfect snogging. I thought it was a British word. I didn't know you said that word. Or
I thought it was a
I
British
learned from
movie.
Harry Potter.
Oh.
this is taking a real turn.
Yeah.
What
A
word do
turn
you
like
describe?
Velocicoaster.
Snog versus Mac. Vote below.
That's going to trailer.
Oh, hey, can I piggyback off my question really quick? Did you get a chance to do Curse at night? I feel like when I was there with you guys, you did it like kind of close to like almost sunset time.
Well,
So
yeah,
what
I was about
happened?
to say, didn't we do it together? But I just realised I think you'd gone off to battle at the ministry at that point.
Oh yeah. Oh, not even going to share that story, but yeah, that's where I was.
You were trying to get on battle at the ministry. Sorry, I brought it all up again.
It did not work that night.
But you got on it a different day. That's the main
Yes.
thing. Twice.
Three times.
Three
There you go.
times.
Yeah.
It's okay.
But yes, we did it a full night ride. Because I think you were waiting for us outside because we did monsters afterwards, didn't we? Did monsters,
That's
and
right,
you were
that's
waiting
right.
outside the portal for about
Mhm.
45 minutes.
It was not 45 minutes, okay? Look,
Okay.
this was all Bubba Tub night, by the way, everybody.
This is before the bubble tub, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a full night ride on Curse, and it was I think there was 6 of us, and yeah, it was I mean, to be fair, it didn't really elevate it too much as I was hoping, but I had a lot of drinks. I had a low blaster. I can't remember too much. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I'm just curious.
We're in Dark Universe now, Jay. Tell us about that face paint.
So good.
What is there to say? I mean, you must have known it was coming. Everyone must have known it was. If you know me, no, even you guys didn't know.
I had no clue.
Blindsided.
That just seems like very out of character for you. And I'm so happy
Oh, really?
you did it. Yes, because
Yeah,
you're just a
like I was
polite
totally
person. Yeah.
The content. I mean, I didn't enjoy the what 3 minute walk from that universe over to Stardust because there was a lot of people looking.
Oh, I
So I didn't
bet.
enjoy that. But for the content, I will pursue and push through it.
When you walked out, did everybody applaud?
No, it was the opposite of
Uh,
that. It was really the opposite of that. Like there was
They
nothing.
booed you.
Everyone was like,
Actually, I tell a lie. I would
"Boo."
have hated that all the applause.
No, I walked by when there's like a little kid with his cape in his face, and everyone's like presenting
Should have got a
count.
cape.
Yeah,
It's funny you say
and
that.
everyone's like,
I've just
woo.
remembered after she finished the makeup artist, she said, "Do you want me to?" She said something like, "Do you want me to ring the bell or something?" And I was like, "No, this sounds like this is way too far. Like, I'll get the makeup. Let me just skittle off.
I'm still British.
I'm still British at the
Attention,
end of the day."
Darkmoor, presenting.
I would have died. I would have died. So yeah, I immediately was
Kenny,
like,
I wish you were
I'm not
there.
going out.
I wish you
No.
were there to do that for him because if someone was there with him, one of us would have done it.
Oh yeah,
But yeah, I was
that
like,
would have
no,
been the
don't ring,
longest walk of your life over there to
don't,
Stardust from Dark
I was like,
Universe.
don't ring any bells. Don't bring any more attention to me. I need to get Stardust and then scrub it off ASAP. But yeah, it was
So
funny.
good.
Someone actually on Instagram saw my reel. I don't think she even followed me, but she did afterwards. She saw my reel and was like, I saw you walking around the park. I was like, I was literally 2 to 3 minutes. How did someone see me? And then it just honestly. Um, but yeah, there's not much to say. I've said it in my reel. It was extremely therapeutic. I nearly fell asleep at one point. I was that relaxed, which I'm glad I didn't. That would have been very awkward. But honestly, I think it was 45 bucks. Yeah, I'm
It's
dead.
not bad. It's not bad a price. It's not a bad price
I
at
actually
all.
thought it was 60 odd, so it was a pleasant surprise when they said that. And it was really well done. I thought it was really well done. Like the makeup artist said, like she worked in TV and film and stuff. So I was talking to her about that, and I don't think many people are getting them at the minute. I mean, I don't know how many they expect to get on a day-to-day basis, but and this was obviously at the end of the night because it had to be at night because of the picture that I got before. It had to
Right.
be at night.
Yeah.
She said I was the second person that day that she'd done so, which is obviously
Ah,
not a lot. But I imagine they do get more kind of heavier days. But yeah, I recommend doing it. It was good fun.
I might do it, or I might force my dad to do it. That'd be even funnier.
Honestly, you should do it. It was so relaxing.
It's just
I'll do
hard
it
when
again.
if you're only at the park for a day to give up
Mhm.
45 minutes
Yeah.
of
Oh, it
your
wasn't that long.
time.
It was only 15.
It was only 15 minutes?
She took 15 minutes to do that.
Dang.
Oh,
She was quick, honestly. She was professional. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
That's awesome.
And I love how everyone thought that I'd filmed it myself, the time lapse video. Like, no, I didn't get like my tripod, and they do the time lapse, and they obviously you can pay. I think it's $10 or $15 afterwards to purchase it. And I was like, well, of course I need to purchase that.
Yeah.
That's probably where people walk away thinking it's $60, but because it's
Yes.
45. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay,
And
that all makes sense.
you've got to
Okay.
do the time lapse. It was but yeah, so not much more to say. It was all in the name of content, a silly video,
It
but
was
I thought it was
great.
worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the worst part was I went to the bathrooms near Stardust Races, the kind of the hidden ones, and had to try and scrub the face paint off, but I couldn't get it all off. So I actually ended up meeting people later that night. Universal Nerds actually saw me, and I was like green still on my eyebrows and
Yeah.
stuff. And then I stupidly got the photos pass pictures taken at the Kronos at Park Exit when I'd
Yep.
half taken my makeup off. Why did I choose on all nights to get pictures, professional pictures done that night? Who knows? But
It was
it's
fine.
another. Yeah, it was. Yeah, an interesting,
Makes for
funny
good memories.
experience. It does indeed. Yeah, it does indeed.
Um, do you have has your top five changed? Has anything moved up? Has anything moved out?
Do you know?
Um, let me find the note. So yeah, I think there has been some change. I'll try and rattle through this quickly. I don't want to go over it for too long, but I like to tinker with my rankings quite a lot. But I think I'm going to go on record for the first time, well, the first time in quite a while, and say that I do have a number one ride that it just is, and I think you might be a little bit surprised, but it's still Hagrid's is my number
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. Go
Like
girl.
Yeah.
I know. And again, last week's episode, which is you'll hear next week or the week after, I said that monsters are my number one, but this was before I got back on Hagrid's quite a lot, and I just can't not. It still is just it just edges out monsters for me. And it probably is part of the coaster thrill element that you do get from Hagrid's coaster
Yeah.
bias. That's who I am now as well. So yeah, not too much change, but that's kind of the biggest thing I'd say.
Yeah.
It's a coaster thrill. It has a storyline. It has amazing animatronics. It has surprises. There's different
Mhm.
elements to it. It's like
It has
the
everything. Yeah.
perfect package. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It really is. It really is. So yeah, monsters will take second place for now.
Yeah.
Jay, team single rider or team express?
Obviously, I got to use Express for virtually the first time ever, thanks to your good self, Kenny. Um, we didn't actually use it, or I didn't end up using it all that much as I should have done in the end. But I'll always be team single rider. I will. That's just where my heart belongs. But and it's obviously
Wow,
cheaper.
that is
Yeah.
definitely not the answer I was expecting, but okay, cool.
Can you
I love
think
single
of
rider.
any example where, like, obviously this is now irrelevant information, but like Hagrid's with Express, at least
Hmm.
you could choose to be motorbike versus single rider where you don't have that option. Is there anything else where if the weights were the same, like, or similar enough that you would still choose to do Express? Maybe you want to experience the queue. Maybe it's like Forbidden Journey and you really still want to go through the castle.
It's a good point actually because I did see the Forbidden Journey Express line for the first time as well as Spider-Man. I'd never seen those Express
Mhm.
queues, so
Mhm.
seeing Forbidden Journey that was actually a really cool line, really cool room. Spider-Man again, I was like, oh, this I've never seen this before because I just didn't think there'd be loads of like new rooms. So to be fair, that was pretty cool. But again, it's different if I'm paying for Express rather than being
Yeah.
gifted Express thanks to Kenny and then single rider. So yeah, and Hagrid's is a tough one as well because again we used it Kenny and it broke down and we ended up waiting quite a while and you saw one of your old kids that
Oh,
you taught, which we won't go
one of
into, I
my old
guess, but we
students of
won't.
mine.
I mean, they won't listen to this. It's fine, but
Yeah.
it was that was such a funny memory of when because I thought, oh, he looks like a nice sweet kid, and then Kenny was like, yeah, not no,
Not even close.
no. Obviously, Kenny was being very polite. But yeah, that day it went down for what 30 minutes, 40
Yeah,
minutes.
about 30 minutes.
But obviously, if it doesn't go down, it does. To be fair, I think I did use it on my own a different day, and it worked pretty good. I think it was posted at 75, and I got on in 35, so it
I
is
mean, it's
worth it
a
in that
good.
respect.
It surprised me how they like have everybody grouped outside and then they take a big mass of people inside.
Yeah.
I think that really like helps it, move.
But obviously, now no more Express on Hagrid's,
Yeah.
unless Universal Express now comes into operation very soon and they start charging $40 per person to ride it, which is only seems a matter of time. I feel.
Yeah.
It's definitely happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much will it be though? I thought 30, but then people are saying it'd be more than that.
I think 30. I think 29.99.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll
Can't
go
go more
over
than
that.
30. Yeah, that's what I think. Let's hope. Let's hope and
Yeah.
pray.
We have a chunk of Epic questions for you. As someone who's never been to Epic, what would you say to this person the best order to do the 5 worlds?
See, I hope to deflect this question onto you all a bit more, or as you say, y'all. I just can't say that because it sounds wrong. um, yeah, it's something we can all have an input in because I think it depends what your priorities are and whether you have stronger affinity to certain IPs. If you've got kids, you might want to do Nintendo first or Isle of Berk first. It's so hard as well because you need to see them all at night, especially Dark Universe and even Wizard in Paris is lovely at night. So I feel like it's really hard to say which order you do them in because it all depends on you. Like for me, I dip in and out of certain worlds. I don't go into a world and do everything in that world. I'll kind of just go in there for a little bit and then pop out and then go somewhere else and then pop out. So I don't know what your thoughts are on that.
Burke.
Burke first.
Yeah.
That's all I got. I
Yeah.
tried to do an order and I just put Burke and then thought I'd then just do whatever you want after that.
Yeah, pretty much.
To
That's
me,
my new
it's more,
strategy now. I'm going straight to Burke every time.
it's more like
Gabriel.
don't do Dark Universe or Celestial Park first because
Yeah.
those wait times are always going to be lower. So definitely prioritize elsewhere. If you want to meet Toothless at all, head to Burke. If If you're a single rider, I think you can handle Battle of the Ministry a little bit later in the day. You don't necessarily have to rope drop it. Super Nintendo World is always going to be its own thing. So if you, I don't know, it's just always busy. So
Yeah.
if
If
you
Does it
do
get
that,
Nintendo,
quieter later
like,
on, Nintendo? Does it get quieter on the night time? Or
maybe I, if I like,
Yeah.
I, if I'm going in there at all, I mean, sometimes I go to Epic and I'm like just a guest elsewhere. But I would just go later into Nintendo in hopes because everybody's rushing it. Like you have people who are buying Epic tickets by saying, I want a ticket to Super Nintendo World. They're not even saying they want a ticket to Epic Universe. They want a ticket to Super Nintendo World. Those people are in there as early as possible. And maybe by 4 p.m. they have ventured elsewhere, and that's when you can head on in there. But also if Super Nintendo World is your dream, go.
exactly.
Go.
Exactly. You won't be overstimulated like me and Cassie are.
and honestly, like Donkey Kong's just busy all day long. Like I think if you absolutely want to do that, you have to do it first thing during EPA. Be prepared to wait, but at least you'll get on it. Don't even that one. You can't even wait till the end of the night because it's still going to close the park at like 100 minutes. Like, but Mario Kart and Yoshi tend to taper off like consistently every night late.
Why do they not offer express for Donkey Kong? I feel like that needs to have some kind of express.
The same reason Hagrid's doesn't.
Yeah.
I know, I get
ridiculous.
that. I get that, but it's not like a marquee attraction.
Yeah.
I understand with Battle, but I don't know.
Also in Super Nintendo World, there's so many other things to do besides the rides. So you can do that. And then, this was the thought. Utilize the app to set alert times for those wait times. That way you know when it drops to a wait time that you are comfortable doing. If 160 minutes isn't something you're interested in, I'm not either. So set it for 100 minutes or 90 minutes or something that makes sense for you.
Going down, Danielle. Keep going down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that ride, but I'll save my rant about that for another day.
And then another thing, don't feel like when you do something at EPA, like you're just pigeonholed to that one area. As me and Jay discovered, we did what we wanted to do in Burt first, and then we still had time to head over to Nintendo, and we did Yoshi, and then we did Constellation Carousel. All of that was in the matter of like, 30 minutes total?
Yeah. And we did hiccup 6 times in that time as well.
Yeah, like you can get a lot of things done during EPA.
Yeah. I was so pleased to ride Yoshi's with you, Kenny. It was a lot. The video I got of the 2 types of people that go on Yoshi's Adventure, it's still so hot. And you having the best time. What
left out is that he was humming the song for hours after.
I honestly, all day, I was like, da, 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 da. I was like, Kenny, this is your fault.
The cutest song ever.
It's either that or Hooray for Hollywood that's stuck in my head.
We get a rendition.
Hooray for Hollywood.
Oh no, that's going to be in my head.
Hollywood.
Into the bell sound.
Someone turn that bell off. It scares me every time.
I know. It is scary.
So loud. It's so loud.
So aggressively loud. And it always goes off just when you walk past. Oh dear.
That's so true.
Born starting in 5 minutes. The board.
Yeah.
Okay. There it is.
Oh, dear me.
That's good. I guess we'll stay at Epic. What did you think was better this time, and what was worse?
Better, I guess you could say. They added a few more shaded areas and cool zones, which was obviously nice to see. They obviously listened to the various pieces of feedback about lack of shade. Obviously, there still is a bit of a lack of shade in Celestial Park mainly, but they have got a cool zone up. I think there's only one cool zone in Celestial Park, and it's up by Blue Dragon. And obviously, a lot of the time it is being used by various people. But Kenny, obviously, we saw that they put up umbrellas in Dark Universe, up like round from Curse, which I got the picture of you stood under the umbrella. So I guess that was that was better, even though I might not have utilised them too much. But I think they had other umbrellas or shaded areas around Celestial Park as well. I'm not too sure about the other lands, but I barely went into Nintendo, and I don't remember seeing too many different things in Burke. But I guess better was just being able to spend it with more amazing friends. Yeah. But that's obviously nothing to do with the park. That's just my trip point of view, which is it added a different dimension going with obviously theme park creators and theme park people. So obviously Kenny the day we had with the drink ride and Kat and people like that was obviously a very fun day. Actually, my favourite day. Not just because you chased the bus, not just because of that.
Technically, that happened the next day because it was like 2 in the morning or close to it.
True. That's very, very true. Very
Bless
true.
it.
Good day that. And worse, it's again tough one to answer, but I'd probably just say, and it's probably the same as last year, but I didn't experience it enough. But just the Kronos chaos at Park Close, it gets extremely busy of people trying to get the best Instagram pictures, and there's just so many people that you can't do that. But as we know, some theme park guests don't care about other people, and they just want to do what they want to do. I
Yeah.
know, Kenny, shock news. Can you believe that? Which, yeah, again, I'm sure that happens. That's happened for the full year, and obviously there's one photo pass guy, and he's kind of getting pulled from pillar to post, trying to get the best pictures, and I ended up walking out. I think it was the face paint night, actually. I think it might have been that night. A woman was trying to get like a posing arms up picture, like by the Kronos, and I was just walking out, just filming me walking out, and she gave me a disgusting look of being like, how dare you walk next to me when I'm trying to get my picture? Bearing in mind, it's 4,000 people in the vicinity of
Yeah.
5 meters. So that's probably the worst thing. But that's probably, again, that might be on me being grumpy and old. I don't know.
No. People are selfish.
Yeah.
Speaking of being grumpy and old, do you dislike Super Nintendo World?
Me? Dislike? Who'd have thought that? I don't know who's asked that, but
Sydney and Bush.
Sydney Bush, yeah, I do dislike Nintendo World. Sorry, Kenny, I know, I'm sorry.
I feel like we need to put "Sorry, Kenny" on a T-shirt at this point.
I know.
I didn't create it. It's just less people in there that hate it. And I can get, do all the stuff I want to do.
No, it's obviously very apparent in my content that I've created and my stories that, it's just not for me. And that's okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be for everyone.
Yes, that's right.
Oh. Have I shared my Andy Samberg SNL quote with y'all before? It's my favorite.
Don't know, but go ahead.
Yeah. So Andy talked about SNL and said, in a night, in an episode, not every sketch is for you, but hopefully you walk away and at least one sketch was for you. And then maybe the person next to you, their sketch was something different. And that's how I view theme parks. Super Nintendo World isn't for me, but it's definitely for other people. But I walk away knowing that there's something that I did enjoy, and not everything in the park was made for Danielle Mathis. So
exactly, and just that's like your stand-up comedy gig, Danielle, that I came to when there was a group of people from Michigan. Obviously, I don't get the Michigan joke, but I'm sure they did.
Jay came to a comedy show. It's a brand new comedy club in Orlando, Alex's Underground Comedy Club. We sold 3 tickets and then had a walk-in of 5 or something like that. And then Jay was in the back just as my guest. And it was a long show.
It was funny though. I thought it was hilarious. I had a great time.
They enjoyed it. That's all that matters.
I got a free Bud Light. I got comedy. It was great.
Yeah.
All right. So we have several questions about the OI meetup coming up. So please tell us your thoughts on it. I think what everyone really wants to know is it worth the money if you're paying?
Kassie, how do I answer this one? Obviously, long story short, Kassie got invited to go to Orlando and form a meetup and be hosted. Unfortunately, she couldn't make it, but she was able to transfer her ticket over to me, which is obviously extremely grateful for me to get to be able to experience that for the first time. But again, as Kassie knows, obviously we spoke a lot that night, and I was on content mode rather than let me see if Orlando Farm was worth it for me if I was paying mode, if that makes sense. So I was trying to get as much content again just for Kassie, so that like at least I was covered that I'd done something for her to get the ticket. Again, maybe I'll just be in my stupid British. I need to do everything. I don't know. So it's a little bit hard for me to say because I was rushing about and trying to eat all the tenders, and that was for me. That was not for Kassie. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I probably wouldn't personally pay it. Again, it's different from me because I go for a long time. Mm-hmm. If I was going for a week and the event was on, then I'd be like, well, yeah, it's probably worth it because literally every ride is ride now, barring Hagrid's, which is 20 minutes.
Yeah.
The rest are all just ride now. I know 20 minutes, which is 20 minutes it takes to walk the line. Um, all you can eat food, all you can drink soda. Obviously, there's a great atmosphere. The park's virtually dead. There's no one there on the streets. But like for me personally, I don't see why I'd pay for that when I'm there for 3 weeks. But it was great. Like I said, I met some great people there. It was a lot of fun. And just seeing the park that empty was a cool experience for me, and getting content for myself. In a empty park at Hollywood Boulevard, there was no one there. So yeah, it was a really cool experience. So thank you, Kassie, for that.
No,
The
I was happy for you to do it.
the biggest selling point for me from your content was I love characters. So to see like Woody
Yes,
Yes, I
Woodpecker
forgot that. Yeah,
strutting around, that was
yes,
so cool.
yeah, I love that as well. And obviously, there's no lines for them because it's that quiet. So like, I was just walking down past Cafe La Bamba, and Woody Woodpecker was just stood there with two team members, and then Puss in Boots came out, and yeah, that was a really cool experience because I love character meets now. I didn't used to. I used to be the awkward person that was like, why would I meet a random character? But no, I loved it. Bless you, Daniel.
Bless you. I think, and as someone who has paid to go in the past, to me it's worth it because I'm down there for the weekend. I'm able to go. And I mean, I've sung its praises on this podcast before, and I think that's just because like I can understand where Jay's coming from. It's like I'm there for 2.5 weeks, and I have an annual pass. I can go to the parks whenever I want. I can do whatever I want. It's a little bit harder to justify the price when you're already paying to come over from the UK. So like I think that makes sense. But yeah, I'm glad you were able to go, and hopefully you enjoyed it. I told him, I'm like, I literally messaged him at 10 o'clock. Y'all was like, quit creating content and go have fun.
You got so mad.
I got so mad. The all caps were out. Danielle, the chair was knocked over. Like the chair was knocked over. I was mad, but
I'm sorry,
either
Cassie.
way, it looked like you had some fun no matter what. I do think that like one of the greatest things about it is if you are a content creator, this is the perfect time to get content if you do
Yes.
care about that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's empty.
And I got to do Hagrid's. It was actually posted a 30-minute wait when I went late on that night, and it was a bang on 30-minute wait. And
Yeah,
you
it's about
can't say
average.
fairer than that. You can't say
Yeah.
fairer than that. And I know Sam's obviously been very vocal about saying he doesn't want to go, and that makes sense because when you go for 2 weeks, why would you pay? I don't know how much it would be for the whole family to go, but maybe four figures
A lot.
on top of that. So similar with me. Similar with me, but again, it's an awesome experience to get to enjoy for the very first time and be half hosted, quarter hosted. I'll take it.
Well, thank you for going. I think I've thanked you 100 times, but thank you for going. I hope you
Of
did
course.
enjoy it.
I just ate too many tenders too early and I was sick for the whole night. But other than that, I was fine.
Told you
Stupid
that was an
content.
issue.
I
Yeah,
know, I know.
that was a question. What do you make of your Tinder eating at the OI event?
That was Sam's question, yeah, because he was disappointed.
Oh, that's why there's no handle for who asked it.
Yes,
How
yeah.
just asking because sometimes I won't pay for an event if like food's included and it's not food I can eat. Was it food that was accessible to everybody or was it tender heavy?
Again, I went very early with the tenders, like as soon as the event started, and then blew up straight away. So I didn't see everything that they offered, but I think it is the more basic options. So, for example, Mel's, it was tenders and fries or a burger and fries, and it's not a case of you go up and order. They just keep making them and keep bringing them out and put them on the top of the register. Basically, you just grab them,
God, that's no
which
good,
is sad
man.
because.
Sorry.
Cassie, you mentioned before about it being a super cool experience to go up and kind of see this $0 on the register. And I kind of wanted that to be like, I'll take this, and then be like, there you go. But obviously, it's more because I need to churn out so much, and
Yeah.
it really is all you can eat. But yeah, I was sad to kind of ruin it for myself by eating three portions of tenders in 15 minutes.
I did that my first year. I ate way too much as soon as the food opened, and then I was sick the rest of the night. Danielle, I was a vegetarian the first time I came, and they had a lot of accessible options. I was actually really surprised they had a lot of gluten-free options. And one great thing that they do when they send out the packets before and the menus is they actually will have sections or like things that point to, oh, this is gluten free or this is vegetarian, this is vegan, like so they do take care of that beforehand, which I think is really cool. I was
It's like a
impressed.
wedding.
Yeah. Awesome.
Will said that's how they get you though. Like unlimited food is great, but you have a certain amount of food and 2 sodas, and you're like, you know, I couldn't eat another thing. Again, my appetite diminishes a little bit when I'm on vacation in Florida. I
Yeah.
don't eat as much as I do back home. So, but again, for people that love eating, it's a cool experience, and I'm kind of sad that I didn't get to go and eat at more places. I did get a hot dog later on at night, so my appetite came back a little bit at like midnight. I was like, oh, a hot dog from Springfield, I'll take it. A foot long hot dog. Why not? It's free, so.
Might as well. I guess we can shift from OI. It looks like we've answered a lot of those questions. There is a question about what day you went to Ole Red. And this person says that they went once. This is Nicola D. John. Nicola D. John. They said they went once and it was super quiet, so they want to play it right.
Yeah, obviously it's not Universal related, but we'll just
What is
go with
Ole
it
Red?
anyway. It's
I've
a
never heard of it.
it's a country
Like a
music bar.
country.
Yeah, at Icon Park.
Okay.
Again, it was Kat that got me to go there, and it was a lot of fun. Yeah, I think we went on a Wednesday. I don't know if it was quiet or busy, but like there was quite a lot of people in there. Like
It looks pretty busy.
I don't know if it's normally rammed but like a lot of the tables were taken.
You're practicing for Luke Combs' bar. I see you.
I'll be there. I was practicing. There was a guy in a full Scotland soccer kit, like trying to two-step, and I was like, "That's going to be me at Luke Combs."
That is.
Well,
Uh,
I know
every
this
time.
isn't Universal, but this is still your trip, Jay, so it's okay
I know,
to
I know,
mention
I know,
Yeah.
Ole Red.
I know. So I like to stick with Universal. I've moved out of the like quick thing now into full Universal mode because that is my official personality.
Amen.
All right. We got some food questions.
Oh, great, my favorite.
Yeah. So we're moving on from the tenders at OI to just general. How many tenders did you eat throughout your entire trip?
I mean, I know I like to keep a list of my stats and rankings and what have you, but I didn't keep a tally of how many tenders I probably should have done, but I'd have been ashamed. And I think it was Universal Nerds on like day 18 who were like, "Have you seen a vegetable this trip?" And I was like, Can we not go there right now? Can we not go there?" So yeah, the answer is a lot, Danielle.
Oh, follow up
mental.
to that. Which one was the best though? So which tenders?
Oh, well, the bougie Helios Lotus Lagoon tenders. I mean, it just
Told
makes
you.
it's crazy how like the tenders at Surfside compared to the tenders at Helios.
That rich people shit.
The food at
Honestly.
Surfside is borderline inedible. I'm sorry. I just
Oh, don't diss my baby girl, Surfside.
It is, unfortunately.
But yeah, to be fair, the fries weren't my favorite, but the tenders were superb. And I think I've said previously that my favorite tenders were at Backlot Express at Disney at Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
But I had them this trip as well, and yeah, nowhere near as good as Lotus Lagoon. I will say I had them at Strongwater Tavern at Sapphire Falls my night there, and again, I don't know if you can remember or not, but I got 3 potato wedges with my 3 tenders. And I think, Kenny, you might have told me that they
yes.
actually are small plates, which I didn't realize
Yes,
at the time.
they're
I was
supposed
like,
to be small plates.
where's
Yeah.
the rest of my dinner?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So thanks, Kenny, for always putting me back on the straight and narrow.
What was the best meal you had that wasn't tenders or 3 potato wedges?
I don't really have an answer, but I guess the burger from Astro Pub again, which I like. So it's not tenders, but it's Kenny, obviously you had your first Astro Pub burger. What was your thoughts?
I tried a lot of food for the first time on this trip, but
Yeah, help me out, Kenny, please.
Meteor Astropub was awesome. I loved that. Oh, and then the fries, they were really good. They were like the really thick ones. I think Jay refers to them as chips. Yes, so they're
There we
like
go.
actual real deal
chips.
fries. Like, they were so good. Love
Yeah.
that place.
Yeah.
And it's just a
Literally.
nice, cool spot to hang out in and just, take a break while you're at the park.
Exactly. Honestly, I stay there for like 80, 90 minutes usually when I'm at Epic, especially for a full day. I take a long time to charge my phone and sit in there. It's a cool place.
It really
Kenny
is.
knows now. Welcome
I
to
have
the Meteor
sung that
Astropub
place
Club.
that I did the preview there, and I have sung that place's praises because of that burger. I was like life changed at previews by it, so I had it 2 days in a row. So good.
Yeah, I did most days I was there, to be honest. I'm not ashamed to say it. Creature of habits and all that. But yeah, I would say that burger because it is nice.
Oh, and not trying to hijack your own podcast here, but I tried the mac and cheese cone for the first time. Y'all were not kidding. That shit is good. Okay, yeah. I enjoyed that thoroughly. 10 out of 10. New food addiction.
Did you finish it?
I did. I did finish it. Only because I ate it while it was raining when I was in Burke, and I just had plenty of time to sit there and eat it comfortably and have a drink and watch people get soaked. It was great.
You get a t-shirt, Kenny? Here for the cones?
I did not get the t-shirt, but man, that cone was good. I got the one with like the pulled pork and like bacon or something that was on it.
It took you that long, Kenny, because obviously everyone screams to the rooftops about the mac and cheese cones, and it took you a year to
just had my first one too, Kenny. And I did not finish it, but also I felt like I have to keep moving. But one of the people I was with let us know that there was another layer of goldfish. And I was like, I didn't know because I didn't make it that far. What a delight.
What a cliffhanger.
But they're so good.
And what about the food at Hard Rock, Kenny?
Oh, the food at Hard Rock was amazing. Like I told Jay, like there is a quality difference when you go up in those hotels because they just put some extra in all the meals. Shout out to Elise from Drink Ride. She recommended the wings at the Velvet Bar at Hard Rock, and I sat in there and ate them and listened to this guy playing the guitar, and it was magical. Like it was so good.
Send him a tip as well.
Yes, I didn't have any cash on me, but I had to walk up to that man and ask, is there a way I can pay you? And so I got his PayPal and some cash.
I love that.
But yeah, so really, really good.
You're the real Santa Claus, Kenny.
Oh, please. Can't compete with Father Christmas over here.
Right, moving on.
So I guess this can lead into another question. So there is one about drinks. I want to come back to that one and ask you, did you consume any black food?
We all know who asked this. No, my food was beige as always. Not black. I am team beige.
Oh, those cheddar bites. You've got to get those burning cheddar bites, though. It's life-changing.
I mean, yeah, I'm not going to make a joke, but...
Okay, so that was another first-time food I had in my head. What's the place called? The big one. The one in Dark Universe. I forgot.
Das Steakhouse?
Das Steakhouse. Yeah, that was probably the best food I'd had the whole trip. I really enjoyed that place. It was awesome.
Yeah, their food is so good.
It really is.
So and it was the black bun, Kenny?
No, I did not get anything with the bun. So at that point in the trip, I really wanted like a fork and knife meal. So I had like the meatloaf on a steak, and then like the mashed potatoes, and like there was some carrots. Like it was just so good.
Speaking of SNL, that got its moment in the sun from Bowen Yang. It's your last meal.
I did see that. That was that was cute.
Is this play about us?
Being play about us. It was really good.
I'll just smile and wave at that.
Jay, so Bowen Yang was here. He was a guest of the park because he loves theme parks. He posted all about it on Instagram. And within a week, there was an SNL sketch about a theme park restaurant where you have your last meal. And all of us are
heard about that, yeah. Where must it be?
It was super good.
Yeah.
Okay, really quick. It was fun watching this family walk in. Like they had a stroller and everything, and like a few little kids with them. And they were walking around inside looking for somewhere to sit. And then they came outside where I was sitting, and they were looking around still. And they were like, "Oh, it's too scary. Let's go." Like they were looking for a place that was free of like anything.
As there's like,
Gosh. Oh dear. The things you see at theme parks, especially when you're on your own, brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay. Now back to the drinks question. So, how many total beers do you feel like you consumed during this trip?
Again, a lot. I didn't keep a tally. It's probably a good thing that I didn't keep a tally. but yeah, it was a lot for me anyway. It was a lot for me. Usually I'll have like, I don't know, half a dozen in 3 week on a 3 week trip. So it was yeah, it was a couple each most days.
Yeah.
um
And that's okay. That's what
it's been a rough
vacation's
year.
for.
It's been a rough year, chat. It's been a rough year.
I just remember last year I got myself the Duff beer and we were talking about the Duff beer price and talking about tipping and everything. And then every single time I saw Jay this year, enjoying life. We just
Yeah.
constantly, and I
best.
go, okay, no question here. Just tap
Yeah.
that card and keep moving.
That's right.
Exactly it.
That's all
I
you
reckon it
can
must
do.
have been at least 50 though across 20 days.
Oh, way more than that.
It had to be like
I was trying to be conservative and trying to make out like I'm okay, but yeah.
I'm like, yeah, Jay, you alcoholic. It was way more than that.
With tip it was like
Yeah.
14.63 or something. I was
Yeah,
like,
it's expensive.
All right.
My
I started
mom
bringing
got
my own.
your own beer.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you drive, that makes sense and you can enjoy it yourself. But my mom got kind of annoyed because I wanted a Duff beer, so I redirected us to have a Duff beer. She was mad at the price, and then we passed a Bud Light for which is like $4 less or something. She goes, "We could have had a Bud Light," and I go, "It's still a $9 Bud Light. Like, there's
Yeah.
no winning in this situation." But
There's
who's winning?
she hates frou beers. That's Mary Kay. She wants a beer, and IPAs are not that for her. So she was mad about the Duff of it all.
I will say that I did broaden my horizons a little bit. The drink that I was trying to remember last week, which Elise told me, was the Chiron Blue Dragon. Chiron, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Very nice. And I also, thanks to Xandra, she also persuaded me to get which is the one from the sour one at
the
Duff.
sour one. That
Yeah, you
I
were there,
have
weren't
been
you?
dreaming about that one. It was so good.
Duff sour.
Yeah,
The Duff sour, which
it's basically like
it was
a
very
cider,
pleasant.
like a hard cider, but it's really good.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
was
think
very
I've had the
pleasant.
Duff Sour. That's so cool.
It was nice.
Kat
I was
bought me
skeptical, but
a mocktail at Ches Alcatraz. Is that how you
Yeah.
pronounce it?
yeah,
Yeah, it was so good. And it was part of their summer. Anything Jaws, I'm like, just take my money. I'm a
Yeah.
sucker for it. But
What
in
was the
this case,
mocktail
it
again?
took Kat's money. I don't know. I don't remember.
Something good. You'll have to ask
Yeah, it was
her.
really good. Yeah, I can take
Yeah.
a picture of the menu next time I'm around.
Yes, a lot
All
of
right.
beers.
Okay, it sounds like an inside joke. Maybe Kenny was there. It's from the drink ride. Great Leopard Ride or Greatest Leopard Ride?
Were you there that day? You were
Yes,
there,
I
weren't you?
was.
You
I
witnessed
the
it.
picture.
You
Yes.
witnessed the picture.
I love that picture.
The greatest leopard ride. The greatest picture. um, I mean, Kyle really put my mind at ease approaching the infamous leopard. Yeah, we had a great time. So Daniel, you must have seen a picture of me and Kyle on a drink ride on the leopard in port of entry.
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's what the question refers to.
Okay.
Yeah. No more questions, Your Honor.
Okay.
Which Kenny moment was your favorite? Also from the drink ride.
There's only one. There's only one. I mean, there's been so many, to be fair, Kenny. There's been so many, but there's only one that tops it. And obviously, I was holding back previous episode about it, but I mean, I spoke about it anyway because it just kept coming up. But yeah, of course, the post Bubba Tub dockside shenanigans chasing the bus. Because again, I think I might have said this last week. I can't remember, but it's the fact that I knew the bus was going to take off. I just knew as soon as Kenny started running, I thought the bus is just going to leave.
Trying to catch.
And then he's on the floor in the lobby. I mean, Kenny was having a night.
Oh, it was a great day.
That's my favorite picture of Kenny.
But again, just honestly, I've said it before, but I was absolutely, I couldn't breathe. Like I was making no noise. You know, when you make no noise, you're laughing that hard. That was me. Like I thought I was going to pass out.
That's the best.
I couldn't
You
stop.
gotta watch your background, Jay, because he'll catch you on video or a picture, and you won't even know that he got it. He sent me one the other day, and I'm like, "How did you even capture this? Like it was the most random thing."
The content never sleeps. It's 24/7, baby.
That was
right.
how I got videos from my birthday party. Was Jay was there? Got videos of me dancing.
Exactly. It's an addiction. It's an illness I've got. Actually, I can't help it.
It's fun.
Actually, Kenny, do you remember after we missed the bus? We were obviously walking to Surfside because the bus had driven off. You were again. I don't know if this was because you were slightly tipsy or not, but you were like, how do we cross the road? Like, how does the button work? And I was like,
Yes,
you're
I
from the
recall that
States.
now. I had
You're from the
forgotten
States.
that
We
too.
don't have these. You should know.
Watch you guys just dodge traffic. You just kind of weave in and out.
Ours look a lot different to yours. Obviously, Danielle, you've been over here. They're very different to your crossings.
It's that kind of where like you are in a fake society that is a theme park, and now all of a sudden you have enjoyed a drink or two, and you're having to figure out how to cross a real street with real traffic.
Yep.
And there's not a large cutout of Jimmy Fallon like leading you on your way.
It's just funny. It's just funny. It's just
Like
funny
these
how he
people
asked
won't
me.
let me
he asked
over
me,
on
the
Universal
tourist.
Boulevard.
Just ask the UK person how does it work. Oh dear. So yeah, that was definitely my best Kenny moment. But we had a lot of other fun as well, didn't we, Kenny? We had a good time. We had a good
Oh, we
time.
really did.
Always a good time. Oh dear. Don't get me started on the bus again.
We love a shoe moment ever since your experience of the shoes last year. What were the wildest, worst shoes you saw someone wear during this trip?
I love how you say we love a wild shoe, Daniel. I'm sure not everyone likes a wild shoe. I'm sure a lot of people are bored of this, but actually, it was only the only ones I saw. I think were the ones I saw in the EPA line on my very first morning, which I posted some random like black leather ones with no socks again. No socks is the worst part. I feel like about this. But yeah, I obviously I had a very busy trip, so I forgot to look at footwear as the days went on. So sorry to all the footwear fans out there. I'll do
The
better next year.
original,
Sorry, feet fans.
Save it for the Patreon podcast.
There's a market for feet, you know that. There's weird people out there. Patreon special.
The original one you saw was also during EPA, but then you didn't do EPA much this trip. So that's probably why you didn't, because you had less time sitting around.
Exactly.
You were constantly
exactly.
moving.
Because especially when you get to the EPA line at Ireland, I usually have 35 to 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And other than being on Instagram, the only other thing to do, because when you're on your own, you've got no one to speak to. What better thing to do than judge people's footwear? That's where I saw the cool hat, the Rides hat, which just said Rides on it, and it's from another podcast which Kassie, I feel like you might know. I had so many messages saying, "Oh, it's from a podcast. It's like podcast merch, amusement podcast or something."
Amusement and something
like that. Anyway, but yeah, that was I don't always look at the bad in people. I look at nice things as well.
Amen. Okay. This is a fun question. Will you ever come to Halloween Horror Nights or consider it?
Actually, that's a brand new question that no one's ever asked me before.
Well, we're back. now that you're feeling it a little more, maybe.
So I know I said about the in my makeup video that's the most requested thing that I've had, like DM thing. It's not. That was a lie. It is 1,000,000% about horror nights, and come to horror nights. Quit your job and just come to horror nights. And even the people I met, like Xandra, was like, when I told her I've never been to horror nights, she was like, "What do you mean? You've got to come to horror nights?" I was like, "Well, I can't, unfortunately." But honestly, every single person I've had so many DMs saying, "You've just got to make it to horror nights."
Yeah,
I feel like I'd be like you, Kassie. I'd end up like face forward on the moving walkway, just like it's too much.
It's a lot.
But one day. So yeah, to answer the question, I will at some point.
When you move
Would
to
you do
Orlando.
Amen, sister.
Would you do Horror Unleashed in June of 2027 for Danielle's 32nd birthday?
If it's for your birthday, Danielle, I'll be there. I'll get the costume.
Kassie, we're going to Vegas. Kenny, let's go.
Kenny, imagine the bubba tubs.
Yeah.
Imagine the bubba tubs in Vegas, Kenny.
Yeah, I think that is
$95.
it's a real possibility. You'll get to experience HHN at a time of year that makes sense for you.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's super hot, but there's AC. Jay, I know you're in the UK, but AC is something that we here have in the States that keeps people cool.
All the time.
But yeah, and then I want to go to Vegas, so we can make that a whole thing next year.
University Speaking Podcast does Vegas. That sounds dangerous.
Yeah, it would be dangerous territory, I fear.
Dangerous.
It would be dangerous.
So if you want to practice for the heat, Jay, go turn your oven on and stick your head inside because that is exactly what Nevada feels like.
That is exactly what it
Is
feels
it
like.
worse than Orlando in June? Because
Yes, it
this
is worse
year,
than Orlando
yes,
in June.
Yes.
I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
It hurts. It's like physically
no
painful.
hesitation. Great.
Like, you know how it gets a little cool at night here? Like, it still stays hot like it's in the middle of the day at like 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Thought it got cool there. And it's still warm here at night. So I don't know. I've never been to Vegas.
You're in Vegas. Just keep drinking, and then you'll be fine. You'll feel better then.
All right. So Kassie alluded to this a few moments ago, but have you ever considered moving to Orlando?
Have I ever? Of course, I've considered it. It's been my dream for years on end now. It's been my dream for ages. Again, for those that didn't know, my dad actually lived there, I think, in the 80s for a few years. So no, I've always wanted to live there. Why would I not want to live there? It's not like I've trying to figure out how to word this now. It's not like I've got a huge amount of things keeping me in the UK. So I have more friends actually in the States now and in Orlando itself. So that would be pretty cool. So yes, I have 100% considered it, but I think what people realize is that the actual reality of making it happen is extremely, extremely hard. For political reasons, I think so. Yes, unless you win the lottery or get sponsored somehow, or other ways. Yes, I've considered it. That's also an option, Kassie. That's also an option. So yeah, who knows? One day, can we get the prayer circle out, Kassie? Get
The
the
Shrek prayer circle
yeah.
started and it has begun and it obviously is somewhat working. Okay, anyway.
I'm glad you feel that way because I mean, I never really joke about it with you because I'm like, that's a hard thing to ask somebody to give up like their citizenship to go live
I'm giving up
somewhere.
nothing, Kenny. I'm ready to go. I can talk like y'all.
You can figure it out.
Well, I've been told not to lose my accent, so I need to keep the accent.
You do have to keep the accent. I mean, you're old enough now that I don't think it will go away. It's normally like when people are kids and stuff, that's when it's like harder. My
Exactly.
cousins like live in the UK right now and like parents are American, but like they're starting to get like British accents because they're younger.
Well, Jay met my
Locked
friend
in.
Dave, who's lived here for over a decade,
Yeah.
and Dave is incredibly British to me. And Jay
No.
talks to Dave, and he's like, "Oh, you're American now," and I go, "I don't know what you're talking about. Everyone
His
sounds British
accent.
to me right now."
I think the word I would use is muddled, very muddled. His accent.
Okay.
But yeah, again, I don't know if we were able to share personal information or not, but I think he met someone 17 years ago.
It was like a decade and a half. So yeah.
Yeah, and then he's lived there for a while now. So
Yeah.
Who knows? It's a picture of me as life preserver at your birthday, then. Dog thinks he's going to drown.
It was Marty McFly. It was great.
I know. He looked really good. Better than my outfit. Polish showing from me.
So Jay, when's the next trip?
I don't know. I'm not, again, Kenny, I booked my recent trip 2 weeks before I went. I'm not a kind of plan ahead kind of guy, so who knows? I'll see you next June, Kenny.
Next June? What?
Next June. June's my month.
We'll see him at Christmas, Kenny. That's what's gonna happen.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I
Bully
was
me
waiting
into
for you to say December. That was an easy question to
I
answer.
think people read into the annual pass, but you've gotten an annual pass and still only have come in June.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I did. Yeah, people are smart, Danielle. People are switched on. I didn't even think that they were like, oh, so you are going back this like sooner than June. So it's a good point because I'm like, shit, yeah, I have paid a lot of money. I probably should use it more. So I'm going to try and do December, but obviously I've not even started to think that. I'm still jet lagged.
Yeah. What are your expectations for your next trip? You must have pretty high expectations because it looks like this one was amazing.
I don't know. I don't know how you top this trip, to be honest. I don't know who goes into trips with expectations. I don't know. Mine are just very. Go on, Kassie. What are yours?
I don't know. Just
Drink
expect
as
the
many
best.
beers
Yeah.
as possible.
Easy ones, like your next trip, provided it is in June, most likely you'll be riding Hollywood Drift for the first time.
Will I, Kassie? Will we be right?
2 years at that point.
No, because it's like Guardians on heroin, so I'm
It is. For sure.
again, Kathy, we can worry about that next May. We don't have to worry yet.
I'm worried already.
Okay, well, I'm going to worry a bit later. I'm going to just completely erase it from my memory for now. But we are doing it.
I mean, I'm hoping we can write it as like a united front, all five of us.
Podcast.
Imagine. Place your bets on who's going to throw up first.
That'd be me. Danielle last, Kenny last,
Yes.
Sam
More
last.
spinning, more spinning.
Danielle will be making the eye contact with us puking.
Yeah. Our eye contact.
Yeah. It can't be that bad, can it, Cassie? Can't be that bad.
I don't know. We'll
We'll
see.
hear from
We'll
California first and then start making
How is it
opinions.
still not open, by the way?
It's about
It's
to,
been
I
done
think.
for weeks.
Yeah, I'm concerned the spike isn't high enough on ours. Like, I feel like it twists like right before the end of it. I'm like, well, how is that even like physically possible? But anyway, sorry.
Oh, Kenny, I'll do it if you do it.
Absolutely.
Kenny's getting on it. Kenny is getting on it.
Kenny doesn't get bullied into
Spinning and
things.
music,
I
like,
do.
you got me now. I got to. Okay.
Yep.
Kenny's much stronger than I am. Kenny doesn't give in to peer pressure.
What is your favorite souvenir?
Again, I'm not really a souvenir kind of person. I just bought. I mean, this is pretty cool, but it was
Yeah.
gifted from Shane. I've got another one which Kenny knows about, but I'm gonna save that because that needs its own prop
Yes, it does.
mention and
Oh,
And
little
it's funny
story.
because these questions about the souvenirs are from her, so it's like
Exactly. She knows what she's
Yeah.
doing. And Danielle, you know which one it is. I told you about it.
Okay.
If you can, well, I'll leave it. I was going to show you, but
Yeah. All right. Just a couple more. It's about kind of tips for solo traveling. How is solo traveling? Do you have any tips for that?
yeah. I mean, I'm okay. I've done it a fair few times now, so I'm kind of used to it. Do I get a little sad at points? Sure, like the whole traveling thing, but I don't really get that anymore because I feel like I've got so many people I speak to on Instagram that I don't feel alone. Um, just the support that everyone gives kind of makes up for being on your own. So I guess I'm lucky in that respect, compared to other people going solo who might not have that. And it is tough sometimes when you are on your own to see families and see couples or see friends all together. But again, that's just me. I don't know, Kenny. You might not feel like you might just truly love the whole solo experience. But for me, sometimes. But as I mentioned last week, I had very little time on my own this trip. Which helped me out humongously. Just being with so many people. So yeah, no tip really, but just try and meet people if you can, and try not get in your head too much. And again, I know that's stupid coming from me because that's all I do, but.
I think I solo travel a lot and I've gone to the parks by myself a lot. And the beautiful thing is like you can go to the bathroom, just go and then keep moving. You don't have to wrangle 12 people to go. Buy the butterbeer, sit and enjoy the butterbeer. Just being on your own timeline, it's so nice. Because think about you're traveling solo. Where are you coming from? Probably work environment, maybe a home where you're not alone a lot. So I just really think soaking in those little moments by yourself in the park itself in that environment is really important. And then don't let other people tell you how to enjoy your trip. Like if I know Jay has been bullied for years, but like
People
if you don't
tell
want
me how to enjoy my trip all the time, Daniela.
yeah, but I'm assuming the person who's asking isn't a micro influencer for Universal. Like I would yeah. My biggest tip whenever I have told people how to like for solo traveling is eat at McDonald's. Like don't go out of your way to eat at the fanciest restaurant. If the fanciest restaurant isn't for you, just eat at McDonald's and keep going. Don't spend time in the museum if you don't like museums just because everyone says that you should go to a museum. Like do what makes you feel comfortable. And also there's so many things along the way you'll realize like, oh, I didn't know I liked back row of the Velocicoaster, but I now know that about myself. So solo traveling, any tips? Just go. Just go.
Do it.
That's my
Book the
just
trip.
take it. Yeah.
And like me, I don't like being on anyone's timetable. Like if I want to go to Orlando, I just want to go. Like I'm not waiting for people to take off work or, oh, well, I can't do it this weekend. Can we do it next weekend? I'm like, no, I just want to go. I just want to go.
They've already checked my ID and my annual pass. I'm in. Sorry, babe.
Yeah. I keep my annual pass in the car just in case. I never know if I'm going to end up at Universal when I get in
I
the
love
car.
that.
In case. Just in case.
It's actually preloaded on the app in case I end up in a different vehicle.
Yep.
In my
What do you think is the sweet spot in terms of like spending time at Universal, like months or how many weeks? You know, it's also dependent because I know you're coming over from the UK, but
Yeah, I don't know if this kind of question is meant across all the parks or not, but like obviously Disney included, because obviously a lot of people from the UK come and do them all. And to be fair, I'm quite surprised how many people still do SeaWorld and Busch Gardens as
yeah,
well. Like, obviously I kind of they fell by the wayside for me many years ago, but I guess it's again the coaster bias. They've got the coasters to pull the people in. But again, for UK guests especially, and it's obviously very different for people in the States and further afield listening, but I'd still say 2 weeks is the sweet spot. Even for me personally, I come for 3 weeks just because I'm quiet at work and like I'm not ashamed to say that it does get to kind of day 16, 17. I do get a bit tired and
yeah,
just tired, just a bit fatigued with everything. It's a lot, isn't it, when you're walking 20,000 steps a day
oh,
and
yeah,
the heat you're not used to. So, but I will still come for that length of time anyway because it's the escapism and meeting various people. So I'd personally say 2 weeks, and that's kind of why everyone from the UK comes for 2 weeks because it is a sweet spot, and that's the ticket deal is 14 days, so it's all kind of interlinked to direct you to go for 2 weeks. So I don't know what you feel like for you. It's very different. You might go for 4 or 5 nights.
it's
Like
hard.
my minimum is 2 nights usually. Like I might do one if I'm just like really having a hard time and I'm like, no, I need to go like and just
Yeah,
be away. Like I'll do a night, but usually it's like two to four. It's like for me,
Yeah,
and then I'm kind of like, okay, ready to go home now.
yeah,
yeah,
that's like me on
that's
day
the same.
17, Kenny.
I
And
think,
then,
oh yeah, so we're down to our last question. And
You got
this
there.
person wants to know if you recommend going in June, but they did acknowledge that that is the only time that you can go. So they just
Yeah,
wanted to know, I guess, like, is that generally a good time to go?
yeah, I'm glad they've acknowledged that. By the way, is my nose burnt or is it just a video? It looks red as Rudolph. I
it
know.
will for I was wondering that, but I was like, well, that's how my nose feels because I've
Is it
been
the light?
sneezing and
Is it the
blowing my
light?
nose.
Turn that off.
maybe it's your hay fever.
That's what I thought.
Let's.
If you've been sneezing and blowing your nose, it's gonna look red. But
I
I thought
don't think it is that. Do you know what? I didn't need that light anyway. Screw that. It's just we're literally 90 minutes in. I was like, my nose is bright red. It's giving Rudolph. Um, yeah. Sorry, Kenny. I sidetracked. Obviously, I don't know any other time other than June, so it's tough for me to answer that because I haven't experienced other months and other holidays. As a lot of obviously people that follow me on Instagram, they have experienced different times of year, summer, and they come at the holidays and they come for Mardi Gras. Um, I will say June is extremely hot, but again, I don't know any difference. So that just feels kind of not normal, but because it feels hotter this year than ever. But
Yeah,
so if you're not a fan of the extreme heat, because I think someone I can't be who, or someone messaged me who's out there at the minute, or might have just got home now, said, how the F do you do this every year in June? Like, I didn't realize it was this hot in June. I was like, well, I just kind of, it just is what it is for me. So maybe look at earlier in the year, kind of Mardi Gras time, or later in the year, which is obviously stating the obvious. And as for crowds wise, it's all I know, but it's usually not too bad. Some days can feel busy, and then some days can feel really quiet. Like for example, this trip I saw Ride Nows at 7 p.m. on a
yeah,
random night, which is I've never seen that before. Like the Mummy was Ride Now, and Transformers was Ride Now, and Forbidden Journey said Ride Now, which I mean, usually it says 5 minutes, which is essentially a walk on, but they actually put up Ride Now, which was something I'd never seen before. So up and down crowd wise in June. So would I recommend it? If you don't mind sweating a lot, sure.
I would prioritize what you're interested in more than the weather. Like if you want to see Mega Movie Parade, be there in summer.
yeah,
If you want to see Sensational, be there in summer. If you don't care, then you can start prioritizing the weather. But if those are certain things that you're interested in, or if you want to experience the Mardi Gras food booth, it's like don't even look at June. So coming from a
Yeah,
natural born Floridian who can handle the weather, I guess
yeah,
that's
yeah,
that's my
exactly.
advice is don't even think about it. Do whatever works for you and what your preference is. If it's hot, it's hot. That's just how it is. You just
Yeah.
Take a towel. Take a towel.
yeah,
And
go
then-
into the Transformers gift shop. Like you're fine.
And then I'll be honest, I don't really like the parks when they're freezing cold.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like that either. It's just it wouldn't be right for
It's
me.
not
If
not
I've got to wear
great.
anything long sleeve, it's not it for me.
Yeah.
I love hot butter beer and I love the blast of cold when you take off from the Hulk. Oh, it's so romantic. Like it's
It is
so
kind of
good.
romantic.
Such a niche like that.
The fall is like perfect, but the fall in Orlando is like a little different. So like I would say like November in Orlando is like perfect because I feel like the weather is just, oh my gosh, it's amazing.
I will say December's usually really good. So
Yeah,
like,
December's always great.
yeah, because when I stayed for Christmas, like I was
December,
able
you
to
said.
chill at the pool and stuff at Helios, and
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
December. Like I've taken pictures of myself at Volcano Bay, and I'll be like, "Hey, this is Florida in December." December.
Yeah.
But then, like
Anything where you're-
winter, it might be 30 degrees.
Yeah, anything where you're not swimming through the park is
Yeah.
ideal. So yeah, as long as it's not a hurricane outside and everything is down from 12 p.m. to park close, like I think that's good.
I have heard December and the holidays gets very crowded at the park, so that's what I've heard.
Yes, but really, it's that time between Christmas
Mhm.
and New Year's.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
if
the
you're going
worst.
before Christmas, it's not too bad. Like if you're leaving like December 25th, 26th, great. But if you're like trying to be there that week leading into New Year's, that is the busiest time of the year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the sweet spot between Thanksgiving and Christmas, so like December 1st to
Perfect.
15th is pretty good. But I've been the Wednesday before Thanksgiving and I watched Animal Actors. That was my whole experience because every line was so long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good show, Danielle. I do like
It-
animal actors. Obviously,
it's-
we saw you after
I know,
watching
and
it with Kenny.
And it's different every time because you never know what animal's gonna decide to do their job. Yeah.
And Kenny, how low did a bird fly? Like me and Kenny were ducking because we were like,
Right,
Jesus.
right.
Yeah.
I use my
Like
toothbrush.
skim your hair.
Woo.
There's no toothless flying, but yeah, close enough. The vultures, they look like mini toothlesses. Kind
Yes. Oh,
of. Baby girl.
baby girl.
All right. So Jay, all in all, good trip.
Yes, very good trip. I'll stop banging on about it now.
No, wait. Last question from me. Jay watched the Fountain Show. He did. He watched the Fountain Show at Epic, and he liked it, didn't you?
I love the Fountain Show. I actually tried to watch it initially. You need to see Sensational, Cassie, to get me back.
I know.
I know you won't be seeing it this year, though, sadly.
Are you not going to Universal while you're here,
Yeah.
Cassie? Or are you
Yeah,
just
I'll
doing
be.
Epic
I
and
will be.
Volcano Bay?
Is it still going on at the end of July?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Then I'll see it.
Yes.
Woo.
Come on.
Yay.
The mascara is going to be smudging. It's going to be great.
I'll be crying. It'll be fine.
But yeah, I tried to watch it when I stayed at Helios that night. I think I might have asked you, Kenny, and I don't know if I asked you, Danielle, or not. But I was like, "Can you hear the full show in the rooms or not?" I think Kenny said you can't, and you can to a certain degree. You can hear not clearly, but you can certainly hear music and kind of what section it is. So I mean, to be fair, it was cool watching it from obviously that vantage point. Obviously, not getting full audio level, but it was extremely cool to just watch it from my room. But yeah, I did watch it. It was actually the face paint night. So I watched it with my smudged green eyebrows and beard.
I heard because there's a whole video of it on YouTube. I heard somebody they had a room in Helios and they literally like played the YouTube video at the same time that the show was starting, and so they got to experience that whole thing because they're like, because that's the view. It's cool down here, but seeing the whole park is where it's at, and I was like, that's so smart to play that video.
Yeah. But yes, Cassie, to answer your question, it was fantastic. You were right. It is a really good nighttime show, and it's really cool to just sit there on the grass or on the steps, and I don't know, it's just a really cool experience to sit there kind of in a circle rather than Sensational's formation. So yeah, that was just sat there with a beer, and I think I messaged you beforehand, was like, right, this is my last night at Epic. I have to see this because Cassie will bring out the all caps again. And yeah, it was yeah, a really good show, great music, and it does get you in the feels. And actually, at the time that people are listening to this, Celestial Goodnight will be already running and already premiered 2 days ago. If you listen to this on release date, that is. Actually, this is coming out the week after. Celestial Goodnight's been going for ages now.
I can't
So,
wait to see it.
I know.
yeah, I'm sad. I just missed it. Obviously, I saw it testing. Obviously, the fireworks have been testing for um, a while now. Actually, just finally, lastly, I heard the fireworks. I think it was one night at Surfside, but I didn't know at the time. I was tired and trying to get to sleep, and there was loads of like noise. It just sounded like construction work happening on like outside. And then I put two and two together. Go on Twitter, and people are saying about the fireworks, and it was the fireworks testing, but I think it did piss quite a lot of people off. I know Shane was staying at Terra Luna, and he was like, "These bloody fireworks are keeping us up."
It's funny that they didn't tell the hotel guests because I know they gave apartment residents like heads up that they were
Yeah.
going to be testing. So
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, it was. I mean, what I saw, it was kind of the same show, but obviously they didn't test the fireworks at 7:30 a.m. That'd be a stretch too far. I feel doing them at that time. So, but yeah, very excited to see that one day. I think will that do it for us? Is that it?
That's it. Mhm.
That is it. So again, um, before we finish, massive thank you to all of our Patreon members, especially the new ones that we've had recently, Elise, Jason, and Nate. Also, just want to say, if you do want to get involved, patreon.com/the University Speaking Podcast. Obviously, appreciate your support greatly. I just want to give a shout out. I didn't mention this already, but I bumped into a page or a guy who does a page called Traveling Tourist, who was very generous. Basically, he was very generous. So he's kind of donated to the podcast. So extremely kind of him to do so, just kind of randomly. But it was great to meet him in Darkmoor one night. And yeah, so thank you to him as well. And thank you to obviously you guys for joining. Kassie, welcome back. Danielle, great to have you back as part of the team. Hope to see you again. Kenny, as always, thank you. And we will see you all again next week.
Bye.
Thanks, Jay.